No, are you kidding me? Oh, I clicked so early. I clicked so early. Come on, dude. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, and welcome to a pretty interesting Geometry Dash video. Before I start the completion of this level, I do want to explain that there will be some exclamation about this level later in the end of the video, considering I did this before this was placed on the demon list. And obviously this is the first time I've ever been an extreme demon that is actually pendant on the demon list, especially if it's the main list. So I will give my opinion about how hard this level is. No highlights really, I just want to give an opinion about why I like this level and my opinion on how difficult it probably is. All the info as well could be in the description, so make sure you go check that out. So with that, enjoy the completion of CD by Serzia and Kiter. I just beat it. What? What?
Wait, you just beat Serzia difficult?
It beats Serzia difficult. I'm not joking. I just beat it.
Wait, actually, like you beat Serzia difficult?
I am not joking, Luna. I beat it. I like it in terms of like say, hey, you know, if you just fail, you can watch my screen share. But dude, let's go.
If you're in the middle of an attempt, it makes sense to not. But like, if you die, why not? Hey, you know, if you die, you can watch our screen share. I'm just letting you know real quick, like, if you want to.
It feels so easy. It's so good. It's so good.
Dude, Magneta said it's harder than Erebus.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that my first main list?
That probably is, yeah.
What the hell is that? Okay, I beat a main list, guys. I played this for like a week. I played this for like barely in a week. What the heck is that? Oh well. Thumbs up. I'm just gonna say Freddy did clear. That's not a lot of attempts. How did I not die at the last 3 jumps? God, I have like over 7,000 attempts. Or not even 7,000.
What? That's so good. That's so good. Oh, I almost got to the ship, and if I'm at the ship, you can look at my screen share if you want to, you know.
Okay, 5-star. This is 2 attempts less than Night Party. I took less attempts on this than Night Party by 2 attempts. Alright, now it's opinion time. This level was released like a week ago. This is literally not that old at all. So here we are, Sergio Difficult. From what it looks, it basically is like a 1.8 styled level in a way, regardless if it's a joke or not. Some people make extreme demons for the Geometry Dash 1.9 servers and make them as hard as they can. According to this is like top 5 in like for the Geometry Dash 1.9 server, and honestly that is insane, especially if this is going to be mainless. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. At first when I saw this, I did not know this was a block. I literally thought, oh, this is not a solid platform. And this was the block. Yeah, this was the block, and I decided to go over it. But no, this is an actual block, and every time I just went over, I'm like, oh, I missed. Yeah, every time I failed there, I said, I missed, and I never missed a single one, because I always mumble it or think about it every single time. And the first 12% is pretty difficult. Obviously, if you don't learn that first, it'll take some time to get consistent at, because, you know, this ball is actually really hard, like, after this dual ball. For the ship part, this is where most of my attempts were eaten. At first, I went through this portal, then I tried really hard to dodge this blue rain, but I couldn't, so I had no other choice but to hit it. And then while doing it, I got to this UFO part right here, and as you can see from this, no, it's not possible. You can either skip this, or you can do the easier way and skip this. This is one of the hardest ships in the level. It's not the hardest, I don't think, in my opinion, but it's definitely one of the hardest because of this gap right here. And surprisingly, the text "your mom" literally fits so well. And I literally laughed so hard when I just saw, like, wait, it literally said "your mom." What? And I'm like, okay. Like, how does anyone think of this? The triple spikes in the level, they're so hard. This ship part is probably, in my opinion, the hardest ship of the level. This is how tight the straight flight part is. I don't know how I didn't die here that many times, because I guess once again, my strategy to actually have like a decently straight ship is just that I click less instead of clicking more, because obviously if I click more, I'll either do it a pattern where I go downwards or do a pattern where I go upwards. So obviously if I just click less, then I'll just wiggle through this ship section. Again, more like double spikes, hardest jumps in the level, you know. I also failed here, that sucks. It's a wave part in 1.8, that's insane. This is the wave part. People would think that this is probably the hardest ship, but since I've learned this too quickly, and I thought, you know what, maybe I could possibly do this, then literally I just got too consistent with it. Also, I'm a person that likes to do this. Just forgets that this is a thing. And obviously for this ball part, just rely on the music. That's all you can really do. Just rely on the music and you can get this down easily. Also, this UFO was ridiculously hard, but I never died to this once from 0. Like, that's actually nuts. And this is obviously my favorite part of the level. No joke about it. It's literally a do whatever you want maze. Make it how hard or easy as you want it to be. I found the easiest way to do it, and I'm probably the first person to ever do it like this, because I don't know if it's possible on higher refresh rates, but considering I am not that high of a refresh rate, all I just do is click this as late as I humanly can, and then I get through this every single time. Like, I could probably do this without dying there once. Let me just do that real quick. Yeah, this memory is like not even that impossible. And besides, I'm not even that close to the block yet. I could click even a bit earlier and probably survive. I never died to this ship once either, and I expected to. I only died to this once, obviously you saw. But everything else I just blazed through like a machine. These are obviously the easiest clicks, and then obviously when you get to this last auto part, you have this jump. You can't see it apparently, but you got this jump that you can't see, and then the same exact jump for the end. These are definitely the hardest triple jump clicks in the level. I am surprised I never failed there once, because obviously I had very huge trouble with those. Not really this one, because there's an indicator that tells you where to click or when you should click, but these ones, no. Oh, again, random text that fits with the level. So pro. Anyways, yeah, that's my opinion on Sergio Difficult. Obviously, there is more info to the description, so if you want to see how hard I think it is, more opinions about how difficult the level is, then obviously those are all in there, because I just want to give an overall review about what are just the hardest parts of the level. This level is just basically about timings, and then of course muscle memory, which again, I had muscle memory when I beat Niflheim. That's why I like Niflheim. Since I did Chromatic Haze, this was obviously like one of those types of levels that I'm used to. That it's all just timings, and I learn how to get consistent at them, how I get better at them, and obviously it works in my favor. As for this is not better than Chromatic Haze. I don't think I'll have a level that's probably better than Chromatic Haze for a list level. But as a main list itself, this is definitely probably one of my favorite main lists that I've beaten by far. Obviously, this is my first time beating a main list. Well, not really. This is like my first time beating a level that's not been placed on the list yet. It's subjected to most likely be main list. It's kind of like Chromatic Haze in a way, where people said it was so difficult that it was higher than top 70 when it was rated, but it was 71, so it was like low main list, and this level might be around the same, and people are going to think that it's much higher. That is basically my whole opinion of the level. As the third victor of this random level, I don't know if I recommend it. It's a week old, but if you have the skill for it, if you think this is your type of level, go right ahead, and that is the level. So, such a random completion, honestly.